While every bike is different, each will require a bit of work on your end once you receive it. In general, you will need to do the following. Here are the tools you will need to build your bike. Carefully remove all shipping packaging. We recommend using diagonal cutting pliers on zip ties to be safe. Next, you'll want to install your handlebars and check the stem. Make sure to center your handlebars on the stem. There is often a logo or a graphic there to help you center it. Get the handlebars hand tightened down and then adjust the angle for a comfortable hand position. The stem should have a manufacturer's torque specifications listed on them in Newton meters. Make sure to tighten in a cross pattern. And ensure that you leave an even gap between the faceplate and the main stem, both above and below the handlebar. Installing the front wheel is next. If it is a quick release or bolt-on wheel, center it in the dropouts and tighten it with the wheel on the ground. If it is a through axle wheel, remove the axle, align the brake rotor in the caliper, and put the wheel between the dropouts. Then thread the through axle through the wheel. The disc brake spacer should stay in until the wheel with the rotor is ready to install on the fork. If this was removed and the brake is pumped, you can prevent the pads from being set wide enough to get the wheel in. If this happens, we recommend seeing a bike mechanic to get it looked at. You'll also want to check the headset. If we were able to leave your stem installed for shipping, your headset will not need adjusting. However, if this was not possible, you will need to be sure the headset is adjusted correctly. The bolt in the top cap of the stem is the headset adjustment. Gently tighten this until snug. The handlebars and stem should turn freely. If not, slowly loosen the top cap bolt until it does. Now bounce the front of the bike. There should not be any clunk noise. If the front end makes a clunk sound, the headset is too loose and needs to be tightened. Once the headset is loose enough to spin freely, but tight enough not to make any noise, tighten down the stem pinch bolts to the specified torque value on the stem if available. Pedals may not be included with your bike, so you'll want to have a set on hand. Be sure to use grease on the pedal threads before installing them into the crank arm, or else you'll have a tough time getting them off next time. Be aware that they are right and left specific. The left side is reverse threaded, which means you'll turn them counterclockwise to tighten. To set your saddle position, we recommend measuring the saddle alongside your hip to get the correct height. Once you get the pedals on, you can sit on the bike and get a more accurate saddle height if desired. The fork may have a sticker on it that indicates the proper pressure based on the rider's weight. You will need a shock pump to adjust this, but the stock pressure should be enough to ride around and get a feel for the fork. If you are testing the feel and notice the shock bottoming out right away, you'll want to get the pressure added as soon as possible to avoid damage. If you don't feel comfortable assembling the remaining parts of your bike or don't have the correct tools, take your bike to the local shop to finish off the build. Improper assembly can lead to avoided warranties, so it could be worth the extra money on the front end. If your new bike arrives and you have any questions, contact our amazing customer service staff at 1-800-627-4227 to assist you in getting your bike set up and ready to ride. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you love your new ride. Don't forget to post a picture and tag us once your bike is ready to ride.